I just got through cleaning a whole lot of cabinets. I don't know if you all can see them or not, but I had the mask on because of a lot of chemicals. But I sat down to take a break and it was 11:11, and I don't know why I looked at the clock because I really don't concern myself with time, but I noticed it was 11:11, and all of a sudden my spirit was captured into the blackness. I guess what this video, what I want to talk about is that I really know that God is having his people to get familiar as your lifestyle, as who you are, the oneness. God is asking us to, and drawing us to come back and remember who we are. And for us to remember who we are, there are things that we need to be doing. And part of what we need to be doing is taking that time out to learn how to, or remember how to get in the blackness, in the empty space, in the null and void. You can't describe what it is because it's just emptiness. It's nothing, but it's pure peace. It's the energy that will never dissipate. It's you that will always be the oneness with the Creator, the oneness with God. I don't know if I could be seen or not, but the oneness with God. And I sat down, and again, it was 11:11, and it's like, let the people know that I'm calling them to come back home, because it's just who we are. When we know how to escape and live in the oneness of ourselves, of who we truly are, it becomes a natural way of life. It's breathing. It's like it's like we're breathing. Because like I said, some people meditate and they may go meditate in isolation. That's that is what we're supposed to do. But meditation is a lifestyle. Meditation is who we are. The stillness, the quietness, the peace. We are meditation. And for us to live and move and have our being in the meditation, God is calling and drawing us to spend that isolated time. Even in the midst of busyness, we can escape to that null and void blackness. Light came out of darkness. Until God tell me otherwise, I run to the blackness, to the space, the emptiness, the nothingness within me. And one of the exercises back in the 80s, when God was teaching me how to separate the mind how to bring those thoughts into captivity, bringing every thought that try to exalt itself over the will of you, over the will of God within you. We have to learn how to capture those thoughts. And an exercise that God had me to do was I sat in darkness. This was like in 82, 83. I sat in darkness in my room on the floor. And the Lord Father was telling me, pay attention, notice all of the thoughts that cross your mind. So my first experiences of learning how to bring this mind and thoughts into captivity, I sat down on the floor and had my eyes closed. And during this time, I didn't know how to go within. I didn't know how to go within to that oneness. That I had the oneness within my spirit, but to escape at any and every and live and move and have my being in that space, I wasn't there yet. But God says, sit down, close your eyes, and notice all the thoughts. And when I tell you there were so many thoughts racing across my mind, I'm trying to be in prayer, trying to just spend time with God. And this particular time, he was teaching me how to capture thoughts, pull them into captivity. The iron, the food, the this, the that, every thought will cross your mind. But we have to get to the point where when we sit down or when we live in meditation, you won't hear nothing. You will be completely no thought. You will have no thoughts crossing your mind. And then the thoughts that do cross your mind, you will quickly either let them float away, or you will know that that's God Almighty, your spirit speaking to you one-on-one. You will learn to distinguish, to discern who's speaking here, the devil, yourself, or the Most High. You will learn to distinguish and weigh the odds of following certain thoughts. But living and moving and having our being in meditation, it requires, I don't care how busy, how much activity is going on around you, when your mind is racing with all kind of thoughts, you will have the power to bring those thoughts into captivity and get back into that solitude, that peace, that meditation, that stillness, that blackness, that no thought, that dull and null and void space within, that blackness within. It is something that is right there as our very breath. And God is calling us to breathe meditation, live and move and have our being in meditation. So I would suggest the way I started, the way I was advised by God, the Most High, is to sit down alone by yourself and, learn and see how busy the mind is. See how busy the mind is within you, and find out what power we have in capturing those thoughts that take so many into captivity. And I need to get back in here and get back to meditating while cleaning cabinets and stoves and whatever. But anyway, enjoy the journey. Enjoy the process of living in meditation. It is our very breath. Have a blessed day.